What is going on, guys? Mako here from Airsoft GI. I'm joined today by Nigel from Elite Force. Nigel, thank you for coming out and joining us here in the studio.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Always great to have you. It was great hanging out with you at Desert Fox also.
Yes.
So we got a few fun things going on today. We got some products we want to take a look at, as well as a tactical gearheads from the man Nigel himself. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so Nigel, I know the first rifle on our right, your guys' left here, is a rifle that you personally own. This isn't your exact rifle, but we went in and pulled it out anyways. If you want to go ahead and take us through the Elite Force Competition M4.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so there it is, the Competition M4. The price point's really nice on this. And it's kind of a slept-on sport line, as other companies call it. Affordable AEG. It's going to have a quickest change spring system in it, micro switch trigger, which is really nice. So even with a lower voltage battery, it's really nice trigger response on it. And then an all full metal rail, so it's not polymer, as you see a lot of people cut corners at that price range where this is at. And it's just a great performer. Feet per second out of the box, about 345, 350. So it's good for indoor, good for outdoor. The range is great on it. The hop-up's quality on it, and I'm just a big fan for what you get for the price.
No, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of them myself. I've gotten the chance to field it once or twice. I was definitely impressed with the performance of it.
Yeah.
And for, I think it's like 150, 160 around that price point?
I believe it's $169.95.
Oh, okay, so around the 170 price point. It's still very affordable and still very competitive at that price point. All right, so the next gun we got up is the Elite Force Avalon. Now, I personally am a huge fan of this guy. This is the Saber in particular. You got a big M-LOK rail up front, great performance out of the box, beautiful bronzing on it. I'm absolutely blown away by the performance. So I'll go ahead and let Nigel take the...
love these things. All the rifles from the Avalon series are great. You got your Type 4 barrel in there. The ECS gearbox is phenomenal, quick change spring, neo-magnet high torque motor in these things. The performance, the range, the reliability on these is just a really fun experience. And typically, if I don't bring my own gun, which is usually going to be an M4 CQB, I'll usually just borrow, one of the guns that we're showing off. And it's usually 9 times out of 10 going to be an Avalon, just because again, they're ready to go out of the box, and you know that you're gonna do good with it. So
absolutely, these guys are phenomenal. You get them on our website. And fun fact for all you out there, it's actually won our #1 spot for our top 5 AEGs for under $400.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and post a link to that below and put in the card right above us. So let's go and move on to the next one here. All right, so the first pistol we have up is the Elite Force 1911A1.
Yes.
Now, personally, I've owned quite a few of these, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just like to have a variety of different colors of 1911s on me. Mm-hmm. Now, they're amazing performers, really heavy kick. I'll go ahead and let Nigel take it from there.
Yeah, CO2 powered. Obviously, the Elite Force 1911 CO2 is one of our best-selling pistols. Has been for a long time. We've sold a lot of these, and for good reason. They're a really fun gun to shoot. The recoil is really enjoyable. The power on them, right around that 340 feet per second mark. The range is great, nice hop up on these. And it's just a solid full metal, enjoyable gun to have. 14 round mags, so definitely make sure you stock up on some extra magazines. It's a great pistol, it's dependable. And again, CO2, the recoil's fun on that thing for sure. Definitely. So absolutely. But I have been looking to maybe switch out. And that's where we're bringing in the other pistols.
So let's go ahead and get this guy up in here right now.
So there's some new newcomers to the Elite Force lineup.
This is the VP9. Now, I personally have been waiting a very long time for this. Like, the second I saw the international websites had these up, I immediately hit up Elite Force. I don't know if it was you or Cliff I talked to, but I was bugging one of you guys, like, where's the VP9? Where's the VP9?
It was once, twice, 3 times a day we're getting hit up for this. So highly anticipated. We finally got it here. And I will say, I've been telling everybody it's worth the wait. There's some internal additions and upgrades compared to the international release. So instead of the 1 return spring, the US editions are going to have 2. So it's not going to get locked up in battery. That's what the wait was for. So it's going to be worth it for sure. Performance on this thing's awesome. VFC OEM, VFC does a quality blowback. Their green gas guns are just great. So yeah, have you had a chance to shoot these yet?
I have had a chance to shoot them. It's actually a lot louder than I expected to.
Yes.
I was actually really surprised by it.
Yeah.
Range was amazing. I actually didn't take it apart, so I went the lazy route and I put heavier BBs in to accommodate for the hop.
Okay.
And with 3.0s, I was getting mad range, like easily 100 feet, if not more, and I was hitting a man-sized target at that distance.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with the performance on that. We're actually going to be having a full review coming out this very soon, so stay tuned for that.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, and probably the most anticipated release of 2018, if not the past like 5 or 10 years, the Elite Force GLOCK. Now, there's not much more to say about it. It's a Glock. I can say Glock now. I don't have to censor myself. Well, I didn't censor myself on my gun locker video, but let's not talk about that.
Hey.
So let's go ahead and
officially licensed Glock.
Officially licensed Glock 19. Let's go ahead and let Nigel talk about that one.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you said, highly anticipated. Got this, brought it to market as quickly as possible, which I know for a lot of people, it's like, man, the wait was forever. But believe me, it was about half the time that it took to get this out as it normally does take for a new product. So, yeah, the 19s and 17 gas blowbacks are out, OEM by VFC. These things are rocking and rolling, great performance, green gas. Again, VFC has really come a long ways with the performance of their green gas guns. I think that's fair to say over the last 10 years or so. So, phenomenal performance out of this. Good distance, good power. And even though it's only shooting about that 300 feet per second, you can still get these things to float out, get a BB to float out because it's got a quality hop up.
Absolutely, definitely. So, now personally, the Glock has kind of been a bit of a gem, and for all you guys that were complaining about the wait time on this, when did you guys announce you had the trades? It was like October, November?
November, we officially got the licensing agreement locked in with Glock.
And then in, what was it, 4 months you got it to market? I think it came out in March is when we got our first shipment in?
Yeah, that's about right, 4 or 5 months. Yeah, so, and it's usually about a year. So anywhere from 10 to 12 months to get something out to the market.
All right, so now that we went over a few of the Elite Force products, I'm going to go ahead and let Nigel get into his gear. So I'm going to go ahead and step away for this one. So have fun up here, buddy.
Okay. So this is my kit that I like to take when I'm on the road traveling. If we're doing events for Elite Force or something like that. It's nice and compact. I can pack it in my luggage, so it's not a plate carrier. I can squeeze it down to a really small size, and it's not taking up a lot of space. On my chest, my main rig here is just going to be a rack. This is actually going to be old Garter brand, so kind of a throwback for you guys that remember the old Garter gear. All the pouches are going to be Paraclete, and you'll see I have two just kind of general purpose pouches on my sides. I really like these. They're tall for all your miscellaneous stuffs, your cell phone, your wallet, things like that. And the cool thing is you can get like 2 bottles of water in these general purpose pouches. So that's really nice. The other reason I really like the rack system, and obviously you guys can tell I have the bib folded down, is it has these internal mat pockets on the back. So with my pistol, I can easily just slide that into that mesh on the back. It's not very secure, but as long as you're not hitting the ground or anything like that, your pistol's gonna be right there when you need it. On my left side here, I just have 2 double M4 pouches. The nice thing about these pouches too is that they can hold 2 Enola Gay smoke grenades really easily, the EG-18s. I've got the triple M4 pouch over here, closer to my reloading hand, and this is going to have 3 pistol pouches on the front as well. Really nice and slimline, doesn't stick out too far. And then again, another GP pouch on the side. So just whatever you need is great. And then just a radio pouch. It's actually a large flashbang pouch, but it holds a radio, Baofeng small with no battery extender, or just a Motorola style FRS radio, really nice. On my hands, I just have a pair of black Mechanics Fast Fit gloves. These are in 2XL. If you guys look hard enough and order online, you can actually find a 2XL. So if you have big meat hooks like me, they do exist. And as far as chest rigs too, keep in mind, I'm a big dude, so it's summertime out here, Southern California, and I'm trying to stay as cool as possible, vent as much as I can, so I can stay on my feet and not on the ground. On my back, I just have a generic Blackhawk 3-day pack. That's just going to hold everything else I need in it. Obviously, if it's a long game, something like that, this is going to get dropped at the fob. There's no reason to have that on your back when you can stay cool, and again, all about that venting. So really nice to be able to throw that down and have your extra BBs, extra water, maybe some snacks in there. So on my head, I have an FMA. This is just going to be a ballistic ops core replica. This is going to be in the large XL size. On the inside, I've actually got ACH pads and an ACH nape on it just because I find it more comfortable than the X style fittings that usually come with the ops core replica or a real ops core. On the front here, I've got my GoPro, and of course I got my Brain Exploder mount. These things are great. Tilts your camera over, puts your camera right at eye level. E-light on top, and on the back I've just got a generic battery pouch, and I'm going to keep my extra batteries for my GoPro in there, maybe extra SD cards, maybe extra AA batteries for lights or whatever else, and that kind of acts as a good counterbalance on the helmet itself as well. So there you go. Yeah, really simple, really easy. Everything I need, nothing I don't need, and I'm staying cool the whole time.
All right, so Nigel, thanks for coming in studio. We always appreciate seeing a different point of view on how people like to run their kits. So thank you for that. Now, for those of you that don't know, we do have a bit of a promo going on with the Glock 19. So if you guys own a Glock 19 from Elite Force or have had experience with it, go ahead and drop a review on our website on this particular product. I'll go to drop a link down below as well as in the card right up here. Now, go ahead and do that, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a $100 gift card. Ooh. Now, I know you guys always appreciate feedback on all your products, seeing how you can constantly improve.
Yes.
Now, personally, I can't think of anything for improvements off the bat, but I'm sure you guys who have owned one can tell us a few things that may need to be improved on. but we're always happy to take some feedback and pass it on to Elite Force because
Absolutely.
we're all about bringing you guys better product and trying to get you the most bang for your buck. All right, guys, so thank you for tuning in. My name is Michael. This has been Airsoft GI. Now, if you want to follow us on social media, it's Airsoft GI on YouTube, Airsoft GI on Facebook, AirsoftGI.com on Instagram. That's AirsoftGI.com, and that is on Instagram. Now, I know you got some social medias.
I do. So obviously, make sure you hit us up at Elite Force Airsoft at Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you'd like to know more of my content personally, check out Dials46 on YouTube and Instagram. There's some helpful tips out there. There's some helpful tips out there for larger airsoft players. So if you like the kit that I was wearing today and you think it's something that you want to look into, definitely check that out.
All right, guys, so thank you for tuning in. My name is Michael. Again, this is Nigel from Elite Force. This has been Airsoft GI TV. Now make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the content we do here on YouTube. Again, this has been Michael and Nigel. We'll see you on the next one.
Smash that like button.